we're gonna look in real quick, see if there's any free money for sale. No. But there's some cosmetics. I haven't found a, haven't found an avatar yet that feels like it fully expresses my essence. Nothing that I wanted to spend money on anyway. Like, I just don't like... I don't feel like the kind of player who should have an avatar like, you know, that's going for being unironically cool or fearsome. That just doesn't feel like my persona when I'm playing this game. I'm just here doing my best. And they have a few that are like lil guys. They're just not quite the right flavor of little guy. I've considered getting this little frog or lizard. These are probably the ones that I like, or this bat. I do like them. That's like closer to the energy I feel I bring when I'm playing Arena. But I don't know, they're not quite there. We need to find an avatar that is ironically cool and fearsome. That would work. That'd work, yeah. I wonder if we get one from the Mastery Pass. I know you get like little minions and mates or whatever they're called in this game. I'm not sure about avatars. I'm making good progress on it though. This is the, yeah. Little ghost tiger. Sleeves. Hard styles. Yeah, it doesn't look like they have a special avatar on the Mastery Pass. That's okay. Can you just use a picture of your... Yeah. Unfortunately, no. You can't have a custom avatar in this. Do they have turtles? Not for sale at the moment. If I saw a turtle for sale, I might get one. Morgan of the Devil MTG Arena avatar when... I think Morgan of the Devil looks too... also looks too try-hardy for my energy. That's the problem with all the... Like, I like all of these artistically. I just think these go too far to convey, like, yeah, I'm a badass, I'm gonna beat you, which is... It's just not how... That's just not the mood that I'm in when I'm playing this game. Maybe there are games where I would choose to go bring that energy in, but not really here. Anyway, let's get to the traditional killing some time opening packs before we get started. So today, I saw that this set exists now. Pioneer Masters, which to my understanding, the idea with this is that it's not a new set they're releasing IRL, it's an arena-specific thing that's designed to bring new cards from the Pioneer format into the Arena card pool that weren't already in it. That's what I believe to be the case from what I have read. Which means the cards will be fairly new, but not as new as most of the stuff that's on. Not as new as the sets that have been simul-released in real life and the and Arena already. What do you think of the upcoming race set? Oh, God! Oh, geez, Duckman strikes again. Another 5 Tier 1 subs. Congratulations to Demon8370, Nom Nom Freshman, 1 placeholder, Shakeosaurus, and Luperasum for your gift of the rare privilege of Tom champing for the next month. What was I? Oh, yeah, what do you think of the upcoming race set? I don't know what that is or means. Does that say they've announced the next expansion and it involves races? Like, do you mean creature type based set? I guess the answer to your question, therefore, is I don't think anything of it because I don't know anything about it. Witch's Mark? Wicked Roll I guess Wicked Rolls have been around for longer than I assumed. I thought they were I've only seen it in the context of, like, a couple of the Outlaw cards from Thunder Junction, which is already on here. but it sounds like they predate them, given that I'm assuming these are all reprints from sets that are in Pioneer, but weren't on, where it's racing themed with cars. Oh, is that why they've got Chandra doing the Akira slide on a motorcycle? From Wilds of Eldraine. Oh, okay, okay. I think I remember that set. I remember that set being the first one that I saw, like, be announced as a new set since I started following Magic enough to ever hear those things. Anyway, let's actually read some cards. Discard, draw 2, yep, and put a thing on a guy. Sorcery, Spellmaster. If there are 2 or more instant and or sorcery cards in your graveyard, you may cast this as if it had flash. Okay. Card games on motorcycles, one could say. Yep. A tale as old as time. Dark Betrayal. I'm not sure what bonus sheet means in this context. 6 mana, 6/6, mill 3. Whenever a creature dies or a creature card is put into a graveyard from outlaw. Okay, each creature. Yeah, okay. Dreadbore. That's pretty good. Phalanx Leader. When you cast a spell that puts a... Oh, okay. So I see Heroic. This is the same ability word that they used for Red, White, and Bloomburrow, right? Does it predate Bloomburrow? Because I hadn't seen it anywhere else. Oh, yeah. The basic Abeyance variant. I think I remember when they first printed this. Pack opening? More like peak opening. You're absolutely correct. It was Valiant in Bloomburrow. Did it not function the same? I guess this doesn't have a once per turn. I think the Valiant ones were generally when you target this for the first... Oh, Valiant also didn't require it to be a spell, if I remember correctly. You could trigger it with activated abilities. Yeah, okay. So it's not identical. Heroic is from Theros. Okay. Ah, the gates that I've heard so much about. Purphoros' Emissary. 3/3 for 4. Bestow. Oh, yeah, okay. These are the ones that you can start off as auras. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, that's fun. Alive and Well. Either create the main ingredient or gain 2 life for each creature you control. Ah, Peach Garden Oath. That card is not great. But making it half of a split card, maybe a little bit better. Gates Ablaze. I see they're going gate spec on this set. I wonder if there's really enough to make... Jesus. I did not sleep very well 2 nights ago, and I slept only so-so last night, so I'm gonna be a sleepy little bitch today. District Guide. Okay, so it's Civic Wayfinder, but also finds gates. Bala Ged Recovery. Okay, so Recollect or just a land that taps for green. Okay, fun. Bliss of Frost. 3/3 flying prowess. Whenever you cast an instant or tap target. Oh, okay, cool. Doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. I wonder if they stopped using doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step in favor of stun counters, or if they still use both. Whoa, I got a hype chest on my own channel. What's inside? The hype heck W emote. I'm sure I will get a great deal of usage out of that. Let's see. And, a race-themed set. I mean... Sounds a little silly on spec. It's not as silly as, like, you know, Universes Beyond stuff. It's not like I can't imagine how they could do cards in that theme and have them be aesthetically harmonious with other stuff in Magic. Outright cars are probably not to my taste. Gust of Wind. If you control a creature with flying, cute. Return target non-land permanent you don't control to its owner's hand, draw a card. Okay. Scion of Ugma. Precious Child Ugma. Brood Monitor. 3/3 for 6. Colorless. When it enters, make some lil guys. They sack for colorless. Whoa, Hype Keck is ultra rare. My emote opening is going just as well as my pack opening. Really interested in Aether Drift. I assume that's the name of this set that they've announced. The world building they've done for it so far has been really interesting. Political intrigue. Okay, all right. You had me at political intrigue. I'm here for that. You may pay the embalm cost and exile this card from your graveyard to create a token that's a copy, except it's white. It's a white zombie in addition to... Okay. Interesting. It's flashback for creatures, but with the specific additional flavor of they come back as zombies that are colored white. That's a fun, specific bit of, flavoring for that. Imperious Oligarch. 2/1 Vigilance. Afterlife. When this creature dies, create a 1/1 flying will guy. Okay. We decided Haunt was not the way to go to try and capture that effect. Cruel Revival. I remember you from Onslaught. You're not great. A rare wild card. Don't mind if I do. White zombies are pretty rare, right? Pretty much unheard of by standard Magic aesthetics. I don't know what set that's from. I imagine that the flavor is, given that it was called Embalm, that those are like mummy or mummy adjacent things in such a way that the flavor justifies why they're white instead of black. Amonkhet. Okay, that makes sense given that, you know, Mummy's alive. So that was our 3 free packs of this new set. Let's open a little bit of Foundations too. I'm still feeling on a little bit of a pack opening kick. And we'll look at the new ones. Exile up to 2 target cards from a single graveyard if at least 1 creature card. Okay. Hero's Downfall. Oh yeah, it's murder, but a little better. I do like High Fae Trickster. This is certainly up my alley in kinds of cards. I think that's at least my 2nd or 3rd one. Run away together. Ha! Fun. It's Peel from Reality, but you don't have to control one of the creatures in multiplayer. That's fun. Heraldic Banner. Okay. Tap for any color, or tap for a chosen color. It's Soul Grail, but it also gives a little anthem to someone. Zombify. Alesha, who laughs at fate. I think I've opened this before. First strike, when it attacks, put a if you attack this turn, who. Okay, yeah. And we'll do one more. 3 packs of each. Aether Drift has done a great job. So Avishar, Amonkhet, and Muraganda. I don't know. I think Muraganda is a place. Amonkhet's a place. I've never heard of Avishkar. But it has Kar in the name, so maybe that's where the races go. See? They should have put me in charge of the lore. Then everything would make sense. Muraganda's the plane with the petrol. Yeah, no, literally the only reference point I have for it is I remember there's a card called Muraganda Petroglyphs, and I don't remember anything else. Create a tapped 1/1 black rat. Revenge of the Rats. I didn't look at the name until now. That's fun. Oh, okay, Banishing Light. Good old Oblivion Ring. Dwynen. Giltleaf Dane. He's an old style lord. Affects other elf creatures you control. Whenever he attacks, gain 1 life for each attacking elf you control. Not bad. And Sear Slicer Goblin. Oh yeah, just a nice, simple, aggressive creature. Make free guys. Avishkar is renamed Kaladesh. It was changed for sensitivity reasons. What was Kaladesh originally that they decided it was insensitive? Is Kaladesh an actual word from a real-life language that was also, like, being culturally appropriated for that setting? Did they decide that was a bridge too far in modern times? A bridge too far in modern masters? Okay, so Yeah, Pioneer Masters Limited. We have all our usual options. There is no quick draft because this hasn't been out long enough. So if we want to take our sweet time, we could do sealed, but I kind of enjoy actually drafting. So I think we're probably going to do Premier Draft. It was from Hindi and could be accidentally interpreted as something like Dark Country. I see. I see. Let's see. Premier Draft, we need 4 wins, almost breaks us even. 5 wins is the actual break-even point. 3 wins is the don't get completely fucked point, because you get almost no gems before that, and then suddenly you get 1,000. So, yeah, that seems pretty okay. Seems pretty okay. Yeah, we'll enter this for 10,000 gold, I think. I need to fucking gird my loins, though, because this is gonna be this is gonna be an actually quick draft. I don't know the set. So I'm gonna be reading a lot of cards and parsing a lot of information. And the viewing experience is gonna suffer a little, because I'm not gonna have a single iota of time to distract myself with chat, in all likelihood, during this. So I'm gonna talk out loud as I think, but that's the best you're likely to get from me this time. Never experienced that before. Oh, right, yeah. Good luck, thank you, demon. Okay, rare is a gold card that's kind of stapley. He doesn't look like a bomb. Probably not gonna start with that. Okay. Snake guys. Artifact removal. Combat trick. Not bad. Don't really want to start with a gold card if I can avoid it. Just a big bungus. I think I might start with this. It is double green, which is not super ideal in a first pick. But I don't really want to start with a gold card. I don't see easier removal or anything to play, so sure. We'll try this. Okay, 8/8, unblockable. Yeah, I mean, that does a lot, and costs 8 mana, as you would expect. That's pretty good. Time Ebb with upside. Oh, that's kind of good. Destructive Revelry. Rest, that's pacifism. Bestow, not a bad one. That's pretty decent. Honey. I think I want to try this. That does a lot. I don't know if this is something you're supposed to second pick, but sure, we'll try it. Control 2 or more gates. That's probably too conditional. His stats aren't great otherwise. 2/1 Hexproof Reach for 2. Another one of these. Anax and Cymede. Okay. Balaji Archaeologist. Another Nimbus Naiad. A guy who can be a land. He's, what is he? 4/5 for 6? Like, fine, but not amazing. What the fuck is Dash? Okay, gotcha. Martial Glory. Pretty good trick, but again, 2 colors. I guess this has Ravnica stuff in it. I have to assume where a lot of this dual color stuff is coming from. I mean, if I was willing to second pick it, I'm willing to third pick it. We'll try this and keep an eye out for like combat tricks and auras and equipments and oh no, equipments wouldn't work, but yeah, combat tricks and auras. Another human you control dies. Create a guy. That's interesting. 3 damage to target creature. If you reveal the dragon or control, okay, get 3 damage on the opponent. Never change. Okay. Clear shot. That's removal. In the color we know we're in, so that's pretty good. Mana fixing. Mana fixing. I think we take clear shot here. Whenever you have a chance to answer, have you ever heard of the TTRPG The City of Mist by Son of Oak? No, I have. None of those words mean anything to me, but I will. I can look it up after this. Oath of Jace. When it enters, draw 3, then discard 2. And then it doesn't do anything unless you have planeswalkers. So it's a sorcery speed, draw 3, discard 2 for 3. That's okay. This is funny. I wouldn't say that's good. Haste, Renown 1. There's a non-creature spell. It deals combat damage to a player. Okay, gotcha. So after it hits something. Tutor an aura. Draw a card if you control 2 or more gates. Fire breathing, but you draw a card. That's good with these. A 1 mana thing that just lets me cantrip and gorge a bunch of counters onto it. That's pretty good. Nessian Asp. I'm gonna stick in my color for now. This seems pretty good. With the heroes, especially. Retraction Helix. Until end of turn, target creature gains tap, return. Okay. Storm Chaser Mage. Flying Haste Prowess. Kyora's Follower. 2 color, 2/2. Untap another target permanent. Moderately useful ability. Oh, okay. It's an okay trick that then becomes a creature. If you cast this from your hand, exile it. Oh, that lets me do this shit like twice, so that's pretty fucking good. As a trick. Ingenious Scab. Another one of those. Voyaging Satyr's not great. I think I'll take this. Because it combos with my heroes. Force Spike for 2 that can be a land. Give a creature protection that can be a land. Nimbus Naiad still here. That's pretty good. It doesn't go with white, but we don't know for sure what our second color is yet. Not too bad. Instant card and a sorcery card. Funny. Yeah, we got some bestows. I think of these bestows, I'm most interested in this because this gives evasion. Yeah, we'll try that. Spirit of the Labyrinth. That's just a 3/1 for the most part in limited. Swift Reckoning. Oh, yeah, this thing. That's not bad. Treasure Cruise is famously good. You can delve it. That's pretty good. I think... Okay, we'll try that. I think the white card might have been better, but I know that this is pretty fucking good. Turn target enchantment card. These are enchantment creatures, right? Yeah, so that's not bad. I've got 3 already. This is 4/5 reach for 5. At 7, you can make it even bigger. This combos pretty well with other stuff that we have, though. We'll try this. Brood Monitor, tabled. That's still here. Another Nimbus Naiad. Skyrider Elf. Each color of mana spent to cast it. So 2/2 flying, maybe a 3/3 flying if you can convert to a third color. This could be removal. Yeah, we'll try. Did I get it? Nope. It auto-picked. The Broodmother is okay, though. But I should have been more on point there. Looks like Nimbus Naiad is not something people are really in a hurry to take. I still think it's pretty okay, though. Prevail 1, draw a card. 1/1 hexproof. I think we're gonna take mana fixing here. Yeah, let's grab this Evolving Wilds. Heliod's Pilgrim. If we end up playing both blue and white, that's a really good card, so we'll do that. Don't think we're playing either of those. Okay. Oh, a green-white Planeswalker, you say. It looks like we happen to guess the right colors to go into. Distribute 3+1/+1 counters among Schmibbity Bibbity. Look at the top 4 cards of your Schmungus Bungus. You gain 100 life. Very funny. Very funny indeed. I mean, yeah.
No matter what, there is always hope.
Whisperwood Elemental. At the beginning of your end step, manifest the top card of your library. Till end of turn. I mean, that seems pretty okay. A small creature removal spell. Probably this. This gets lots of advantage. Chasm Skulker. Whenever you draw a card, put a +1/+1 counter on it. That's funny. We know we're at least splashing white, because we have this. So we're probably a little more interested in white than blue now. Glitter, Step Eidolon, can't be blocked. Okay. Unblockable, gate stuff. Okay. Sure. He's funny. Oh, a gold card. 4/4 for 3. Can't be countered if I was going to put it on. I mean, it's a 4/4 for 3. That's pretty good on spec. Whenever you cast a spell that targets this creature, draw a card. That's really good for us. This is maybe more likely to table because it's gold. Ooh. Ooh. I cannot tell you your fortune right now, Oz. I am on a timer. Just plain old fog. It's at uncommon for whatever reason. I think we'll take the Smiter, even though I think the other guy is less likely to table. Hexproof Reach. Hexproof pretty good with the auras, admittedly. What are you? Creatures you cast with 4 or greater cost 2 less to cast. When it attacks, each creature you control with power 4 and +1/+1 gains trample until end of turn. That's not too bad. Whenever it attacks, if creatures you control have power, yeah, okay. Audacity. Oh, it's Rancor at home. That's pretty good with other stuff that we have, admittedly. It's really good with these. I'm gonna take this, just because it's, yeah, exiled, yeah, it creates a, yeah, that card pack had a lot of good stuff, and I barely had time to look at that, unfortunately. Probably Clear Shot again? What the fuck is this? That's a really cool card. There's no way we're playing it in this draft. Yeah, I think we're gonna take another Clear Shot. Rogue's Passage did go big for us in our Foundations draft a little while ago. Leaf Crown Dryad, 2/2 reach. I think we might take this for curve purposes. Yeah. The Rogue's Passage is also pretty good, mind you. Courier's Briefcase. Very funny. Makes a guy, yeah. Skyrider Elf. Are we playing blue or not is still kind of unclear. I'll take this. Mana Fixing. We're not going to be able to activate that second ability, but... Nemesis of Mortals. Mana Fixing. Another Leaf Crown. Do we want 3? Don't know. I'm gonna take Mana Fixing here, actually. In case white ends up as our splash, that will be really helpful. Whenever it goes, okay. I don't know if we'll play Savage Punch. But we might. Yeah, we could use a Bungus, sure. And what are you? Target player sacrifices a creature of their choice. Okay. Yeah, we'll take another Bungus in case we do go all in on big creatures. Audacity. Stampeding Elk Herd. Go Audacity here. We have plenty of decent... Oh, Rogue's Passage, last pick. Glad we didn't pick it earlier. World Eater, 5/5 for 4, pretty good to start with. Monstrosity, pretty funny. Yeah, he's removal also. Yeah, there's some good stuff in here. Third one of those if we really want it. Yet another card that does that. We're taking it. Rare that I'm waiting for a pack, since I'm the slowest motherfucker in the universe. We obviously can't play this, but there's a fun dragon we can rare draft if there's nothing else for us. But they printed Armadillo Cloak again, so we're probably taking that. Oh, Darksteel Ingot is back. That's fun. Also Mana Fixing, but, like, we're taking Armadillo Cloak. We're in green-white. We're obviously taking Armadillo Cloak. Convoke to make some little dies. Experiment 1. Okay, I mean, he's a good 1-drop. Hero of Erois. Oh, he's more support for kind of the stuff we're doing, so he's probably a pretty decent choice here. 3/1/1 creatures. Yeah, I think we'll go him. He works for our deck. Fight with fire. Okay. That's removal. Albeit one we'd have to splash with no specific fixing to help us. Enchanted creature is hexproof, can't be blocked by more than one creature. He finds a thing, which actually isn't terrible. Nemesis of Mortals, Stampeding Elk Herd again. Pilgrim's Eye, that's mana fixing. This guy worth playing? We do have a lot to search with him. Maybe. Yeah, what? We'll try him. I don't think he's great, but he does work in our deck. Small creatures, man. Not necessarily great for us. I thought that said lasagna band. Somehow we're not getting past green or white, even though that's all we've been picking all game. Are we gonna splash for anything here? Do we just take Mentor of the Meek for the small number of things we have that do trigger it? I guess, if possible, we'll want to play him. Nissa's Pilgrimage. Okay. That's not mana fixing. It is acceleration, but not fixing. Oh, that's pretty funny. Double strike. Here's a flyer that lets us tap some stuff. There's some mana fixing. But we're okay on mana fixing. I think I'm gonna go double strike, man. Gate Colossus. You are gate spec, and I have plenty of large boys already. Mana fixing. Probably the 2/3 flyer. This guy's also not bad, given that there's, you know, auras and stuff happening, but I think we'll go for this. Okay. Another double strike guy, another Leaf Crown Dryad. Double strike's really good with all the things we have that make things bigger, so I might take this guy again. Yeah. Oh, a third one of those. Unravel the Ether is a naturalize. We could get another Evolving Wilds, but yeah, we'll go with that. Mana fixing. The Tajiri Glacier could be good. Dark Steel Ingot. I'm gonna take this. Triplicate Spirits. Azorius Charm. If we are on the blue splash, that is removal. I think we'll take this. This removal, lack of removal right now is what I would say is our most likely Achilles heel. I've got a Stampeding Elk Herd. I'll try this. Oh, no, I don't, actually. I didn't end up taking it, but whatever. Yeah. Sure. And, okay. Alright, well, we've got some bombs. And we've got some consistency. I think the big issue we may run into is we have very little removal. Because I ran out of time and ended up accidentally picking Treasure Cruise instead of the Destroy Target Tapped Creature card. But Treasure Cruise will actually be a pretty okay splash if we do indeed splash blue, which we might. We've got some stuff that will still be pretty okay to play later in the game. The Treasure Cruise, the Lie of Skyknight, even though it's a 3-mana creature, is pretty fine later in the game, because you can detain something very significant. And the Azorius Charm is better if you can reliably play it early, but it still lets you get rid of an attacker or blocker whenever you find the blue mana for it, so it doesn't become irrelevant, really. And creatures you control gain lifelink can swing a race. So we might splash for that. Okay. Let's see what we are working with. Take everything out to start with. Nah. Get out of here. Ugh. Fucking hate this shit. Hate that it starts with all your cards in your deck. I guess that's fine for people who start with everything in cut, but I cannot work under those conditions. I have to start from, nothing and build up. Okay, so this is our biggest bomb. I barely even read what this does. I was just like, oh, you're a gold mythic rare planeswalker. I'm sure you win the game on your own. Right. +1/+1 counters. Impulse for a non-land or a creature or planeswalker. Not any non-land, but pretty good. Gain 100 life. Can't really see myself using that last ability. Pretty unlikely that that will be the correct move at any point, but the earlier abilities are all good enough on their own. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna build to that. We have got to have money. You're a bomb. Also, you're pretty great, because you're a 4/4 who just makes a 2/2 every turn, and occasionally those 2/2s can turn into other things. Sorry, Aram. Wizards of the Coast doesn't give credit. Come back when you're a little... richer. Okay, yeah, that's right. I should go back and take a look at chat now that I'm not on the clock. Oz, your future is you will drink a nice, hot, soothing beverage at some point. Let's see. Yes, Vindelstock, we're doing Pioneer Masters, as you can see. This is Premier Draft. Oh yeah, Urza's Rage again. It pretty much is, yeah. Shout out to beverage, one of my favorite things to put in my body. Okay. So... that's a 4/4 for 3, we're playing that. That's Armadillo Cloak, we're playing that. This is a creature or a pump spell or a removal spell, we're playing that. Our clear shots are pretty much our only removal, so we're playing those. Okay. Let's see. Where did we end up for mana fixing? We have a Guild Gate. If blue is our splash, it doesn't help us with the splash, but it does help us fix green and white, at least. We have an Evolving Wilds. And we have Courier's Briefcase. We will never be able to activate the last ability. So it is just, it's a 1/1 and eventually gives you a mana. Probably worth playing if we splash. Not worth playing if we're only in 2 colors. Okay, let's real quick look for other cards that we know we're playing. We pretty much built around this to start with. This needs cheap things that can target it to get its full value. So, to that end, the bestows that have really high bestow costs are not really our best bet for that. Leaf Crown Dryad might work for that. Audacity works really well for that. Does Clear Shot target the creature? Okay, yeah, it does. Yeah, her plus Clear Shot could actually be really funny if I have extra mana to sink into it. I could absolutely fucking demolish one of my opponent's creatures with that shit. Okay. Right, and that's a trick. Aura spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. We're probably gonna want, given what we're doing here. Yeah, I'm just trying to think what's most essential. Like, where do we want to start? this is also a cheap way to help trigger our thing, and we can fit it in a land slot, so that's pretty good. I guess we'll wait till we're doing lands, but we're pretty much guaranteed to want to play that. Let's... It really is the question. Do we just play all three of these and go like all in on that strategy? Well, this is not quite Rancor, but it's very close in terms of how it functions, and we're definitely gonna want it. Let's put in that. Put in you. Put in, for curve purposes, how are we looking so far? Yeah. Let's put in the hero. And... the other hero... yeah, we'll go for it. We'll try it. Let's go with that. Let's go you. Let's go our Leaf Crown Dryads. I think, so we're at 18 cards. I think the question that we're actually looking at is, do we want to include the blue splash, which would probably be Charm, Sky Knight, Treasure Cruise, probably not the Nimbus Naiads, even though giving +2/+2 in flying is definitely better than giving +2/+2 in reach. I think they're gonna come online too late, because this I can actually play as a 2-drop, but this I will probably not expect to play as a 3-drop. It's really just, do we want to do the blue splash? Do we need it, or do we want to just play more of our white and green cards? I think I'm usually pretty splash happy, and I'm a little reluctant to omit the splash because the Sky Knight and the Azorius Charm are both removal, so we have less removal by a significant margin without them. On the other hand, Savage Punch works well with Lena Tower. I can only imagine how annoying it must be to lose the game so fast from 1-power creatures or no creatures at all. Ghost Blade's nice because it's both an aura and a great aura holder. Two I think probably is excessive, but 1 is probably a good idea. How many creatures do we have that can trigger Mentor of the Meek? Well, Whisperwood Elemental makes them every turn. That's pretty rad. Ardenvale, Tactician, Hero, Leaf Crown, 3 Hero of Lena Tower. We actually have 7 that can trigger him. He might be worth playing. Heliod's Pilgrim lets us search for one of our auras, which is not bad. It's a shame we didn't manage to pick that Pacifism. Glad you don't have a timer for this part. Yeah, I would if it were a real event. I think we're gonna try it initially without the splash. And see if we're okay with our Clear Shots and Savage Punch, which I think I'm gonna play because it's really good with Hero. If we have mana, we can pay this and then pump the hero in response to the trigger to make it bigger. And if we have enough extra mana, we would need a total of 5 if the hero was a 1/1 going into this. We Savage Punch, pay 3 to put 3 counters on it. Then when the Savage Punch resolves, we're also guaranteed to control a creature with power 4 or greater. So it'll go up to 6. So that's pretty great. Yeah, I think we'll go... Do we need any other big boys? We've got Whisperwood, a Johnny, this guy. Play 1 Ghostblade. He's a 6-drop if we want to use him as an aura first, so that gives us top end. I think we'll play these guys for card advantage. Savage Punch, because again, we're low on removal. Maybe Nemesis of Mortals. It will usually cost less than 6. It'll usually cost like 5, maybe 4, depending on what we do before this. So we have him as an option if we want one more thing at the top end of our curve. We also have these, which don't have any particular synergy with anything we're doing, but they're not bad. Let's go... Try these. Those plus 17 lands, question mark? Pilgrim also triggers Mentor, which is nice. And we're playing almost we could be playing one more Ghostblade Eidolon, but we're for the most part playing everything we can reasonably play that interacts with hero favorably. We're gonna play the Shelter as a land. So that's a Plains. And then we're gonna play the Guildgate. We can afford to play the Rogue's Passage, because if we're only in 2 color. We'll play the Evolving Wilds. And how are we on mana symbols? And we can knock white down by 1 because one of the cards we're playing is is the Trailblazer not a consideration? The Trailblazer. Oh. If I was playing someone in a best of 3 and they were playing a faster deck than me and not one that had a ton of evasion, this would be a great card to board in. I don't think I want to play this into unknown opponents. It is too likely for me to play this and then be like, well, I have a thing I could put on this to make it a 1/5. Like, I guess it's good if you've got the turn 3 Armadillo Cloak. Good-ish. You've put 2 cards together to make a 3-power creature with Trample, Lifelink, and High Toughness. That's not too bad, but it can still lose out to most blue or black removal that doesn't care about toughness. I think compared to my heroes, this has too little potential. This is too likely to pretty much just be a wall of wood with slightly better stat line. How do you decide how many lands to put in? I very rarely play less than 17. And even if I'm on a low curve deck, I usually won't play less than 16. 15's the lowest I could ever imagine going, and that I've only done that in formats where you can draft like red, white, weenie, burn, and not play anything that costs more than like 3 and a couple of 4s. Then maybe you can do 15 lands, but for the most part, I take 17 as a baseline. And I'd go ±1 on that, depending on how top-heavy my mana curve is. So, let's see. Evolving Wilds, Rogue's Passage, right. So then it's just basics from here. And I've got 1 plains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do I want the exact even spread? Or do I want to bias towards forest to make it more likely I can get my heroes on turn 1? It's tricky because overall I have more green, but also my green cards tend to be more okay to play later in the game. My white cards tend to be a little better played earlier. Well, varies a little, I suppose. I don't have a ton of... This guy is the only one that's, like, kind of lame to draw and play later. Most of the other ones, I guess, are fine. Oh! I don't have that many doubles. So to be honest, this is not a hugely impactful decision. I'll go the even split. I'll go the even split. That makes it least... That gives me the minimum chance of drawing none of one of them. And I've got 1 Evolving Wilds and 1 Celestia Guildgate that can flex. And let's just take a quick look at the curve. Doesn't really look like we've got any problems there. And how many creatures do we have? 15. Yeah, that's probably sufficient. 15 is a number that I'm fairly okay with, even though we've got quite a few auras. And this is a creature, or can be. Yeah, okay. We'll go with that. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick, and then we'll start playing. Okay, let's go. Hope I win. It's a race. It's a race. I'm winning. I'm winning. Little Rat Race 1999 reference for you there. Why is my phone hemorrhaging charge all day? I even restarted it. I don't know. Mysterious. Oh shit, we're fighting fucking Sosuke Aizen from Bleach. Yeah, this looks okay. Hello. Enter. Let's get a forest. Let's get a forest. And let's make a guy. No particular rush to play hero because we don't have a really strong thing to combo it with right now. Phalogy Archaeologist. He mills 3. And he found Oath of Jace. Okay. Do I just clear shot that? I don't think I super want to clear shot that. I think I'm gonna play Ghost Blade, because that's pretty good with clear shot. Yeah. Play this as a creature. He's looking at me. I don't like when he looks at me. Reveals their hand. Okay. Sure thing, man. Takes out 1 clear shot. Okay. Well, he knows I have them now. So I guess we'll go to combat and we'll attack. And he's gonna block. Okay. Sure. Let's clear shot this. Have it deal 2 damage to that. That'll get finished off in combat, and he'll take 4 from this. And we'll play this. And it deals combat damage to a player. Untap up to 1 target creature. Neat. Okay. Through a tactician. Let's go to combat and... Wants to trade. That's fine by me. I can get that back with the Lotus Eye Mystics. Which I will do. I can Leaf Crown the Ghost Blade to make it a 3/3 double strike. I'm not sure whether or not I'll do that. I'm gonna need to wait and see. If he's got mana untapped, going for auras is a scarier proposition. When you can cast an instant source, oh yeah, that's pretty good. But now I can safely go ahead and do that, so I think I will. Yeah. Let's bestow this on the Ghostblade Eidolon. And let's swing. Okay, go for the trade. He's still going to take 6, though. And I think I'll... yeah, he knows I have this. I'll go ahead and cast it. Okay. Oh, boy. Okay. I think he's actually... Oh, he's not quite dead here, but he's very close. Yeah, X equals 2. I will take that action. Oh, man! Oh. Alright, I still get 2 damage. That was about to be really bad for him. Let's see. Sure, I'll go to combat. Probably got something here. Creature with flash. If an opponent would draw a card, except the first one they draw, instead they... Oh, huh, funny. Sure. It's a shame he wasn't one life lower, or I could just kill him here. Okay. Yeah, we'll play this with a creature. I might run out of gas and lose here, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh, that's not great. Research library for a swamp.
To increase my influence.
She can sack this to... Oh no, he can't kill one of my creatures because he doesn't have enough Tremendous. Okay, are you doing something with that swamp that stops me from killing you? Yeah, he is. Gains life equal to that creature's toughness. Okay. Is this a swamp? No. Okay, well... He can't... He needs another swamp to be able to kill this with Liliana. Yeah, we attack him. I may be out of luck in this. It's gonna be hard to win through this.
Watch me work.
Oh, and he gets to scry because he actually controls a planeswalker. Yeah, I need to draw gas. That's gas. Yeah, that wins. Unless he's got another thing, which I suppose he might. But if he does, then I was never getting out of this alive. There's not any reason to play this with Flash, is there? I'll play a land first in case he's got like a mana leak or something. Play it as a bestow. That was close. Ooh. Just barely got through that. That game was going to be his to lose otherwise. Sosuke Aizen from Bleach, a blue-black control player, surprising no one. Retroactively, thank you for wishing me good luck and congratulating me, Ralph Bat. Also, hello, Ollie Gladman. And thank you for the jamming piff slimes, Teal Chorus. Oh. Honestly, that was a more difficult first opponent than I usually get. I usually get softballed for a game or two when I start these out. But they're gonna make me earn it today. I don't think we have any changes to make. That was pretty rough in terms of how much removal we had to overcome, and we still just barely managed to make that work. And mana worked okay, yeah. No, don't think we make any changes based on that. I started out with the final boss from Bleach. Not the final boss if you count Bleach 1000-Year Blood War. Brr. That was a butt clencher, I tell you what. That was the RPG fight you were supposed to lose. My opponent is named God. I am literally up against the Almighty. I don't like my odds, chat. That's the last arc of Bleach, for real. 1000-Year Blood War. There, Spooky Bard. Mogus's Warhound. 2/2 attacks each combat of able. Gotcha. Okay. Leaf Crown Dryad is the play here, I believe. I believe, Crown. Sure. Okay, he's gonna make that a 3/3. Makes sense. Discarded a Rogue's Passage. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay, we go for the Smiter this turn. Get our 2 damage. Sminker. Started at the end of the JRP. Yeah, right? My first opponent is Sosuke Aizen, and then I have to fight God. Sure. I wish I knew whether there was a cheap, 1 mana give something first strike card. If there is, I might be about to get owned by it. But if he's just got a burn spell, then I don't mind taking a 2-for-1 here, since he's got a 1/1 with Death Touch anyway. Okay, not first strike, just the trade. That's perfectly fine by me. Yeah, we'll attack. Goes for the trade. He does not, so I won't be Lotus Eye Mystic Zing. We'll just play the Ghost Blade Eidolon here, because that will go fucking crazy if I get to Boon Satyr it. If you try to sell him 2 avocados, he'll say, "That's not very good." I'll say, "Yeah, but you're God. Isn't money kind of beneath you?" Say, "It's the principle!" Oh, I don't have a 5th land for the Boon Satyr or for my Planeswalker, but that's still a great draw for later. Okay, this is still a double striker. So when you cast a spell that targets it, deals 2 damage to any target. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, we'll go to attacks here. Gonna go for Death Touch on the 2/2. That's fine. Trade those. And then we'll go, oh, I could have done this into fucking, Rancor. I could do that next turn if he's tapped out and can't use this. I wouldn't want to risk it otherwise. Yeah, we'll play the Lotus Eye Mystics and get the Legion Dryad back. He'll probably be able to kill something of mine with this thing's ability. Not immediately, though. Oh, it's like reassembling Skeleton, but way worse. Ooh, that's a good one with this man. And this man. Ooh, yeah, we can do some funny fucking shit. Or do we just Leaf Crown the Ghost Blade? He'll just chump it with the Skeleton if we do that. He'll probably do that anyway. Actually, it won't be a... Skeleton's gonna be a little bit of a frustration. I think we'll... Yeah, we'll go for Dryad. We'll go for this. That'll make it harder for him to... Don't you hello me, sir. There's a timer for a reason, okay? Yep. Oh, another one. Or, yeah, okay. Two of them things. And that as a 3/1 that cannot block, and he's gonna go for 4 damage. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we probably make a Johnny here. He's got... No, actually, if I just tap his guys, he should just die. I'm glad I noticed that. Don't tunnel vision on the bombs, ladies and gentlemen. Not if you can win in a different way. God's a passive-aggressive stickler. Who knew? Yeah, I don't like the attitude he cops with me when I pray. Okay. Let's see. I greet you. I greet you back, Ollie Godman. God slain. Easy. Sosuke Aizen ain't shit. God ain't shit. Easy game, easy life. And once again, I don't think I have any reason to change anything. This guy's doing nicely so far. The double strike is getting the kind of mileage that I'd hoped for, given the things I can pump. Let's go again. Say it's the principle. I'd say, do you want avocados or not? If I only could, I'd make a deal with God. Don't say hello while I'm thinking. I'm just trying to play the game. He'd say, yeah, but you're not. Isn't BM kind of beneath you? Opponent mulliganed. I will keep this 7. Wait till he's done mulliganing, and then I will say hello. Otherwise, he probably won't see it. We'll get a plains. To swamp. That guy. If I only could, I'd search out a plains. Wish I would stop drawing lands now, thanks. Yeah, okay, he gets +1/+1 counter when I schmingle him. I can actually give him a counter by tapping him with this. He's already tapped, and that doesn't, incur an opportunity cost. He's looking at him. I don't like it when they target my cards. I hope he's just reading him. Don't kill my man. He's my only man. No! What did I just say? Alright. I only could. I'd probably play a 2-3. Yeah. Avocados for $10. He'd say, that's not very good. I'd say, yeah, but you're God. Isn't money kind of beneath you? I'd say, it's the prince. Oh. No land, but he's got his mana untapped. That means I don't super want to commit to Audacity here. That could get me really badly punished. Yeah, if he is not gonna play a land, and it's not... Oh, okay, no. That went really fast, so actually it looks like he probably doesn't have an instant. Still, okay. There's his second color, eventually. After a fashion. Hashtag never punished. Take one. Okay, okay, now I can pump it in response, even if he has one, so... or do we just go for Boon Satyr here? I think we go for Boon Satyr here. Or we Audacity and save for Clear Shot. Let's Audacity, that commits me less. Audacity, and I can flash in Boon Satyr if I just want the creature, or I can flash Clear Shot if he taps out for a creature. Damn. That is a little too much for me to not have it die. Oh, that's really frustrating. Okay. Fine. Alright, well... That's not so bad when you consider I drew this. Now I think I probably do just flash this in to get a clock going. Ugh. Frustrating, but yeah, he's good. Get him out there. And swing for 4. And play this guy. Manifest just a 2/2. With my hand being what it is, it should be pretty hard for him to stabilize unless he has mass removal. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Okay, fair enough. I can't do anything about that. What does Awaken do? Okay, it's not... It doesn't let him play it from the graveyard or anything. Okay. I think I can just kill him with Savage Punch plus Artful Maneuver. Yeah, let's Doesn't feel great. Opponent was color screwed. But he still had removal he could play, so it wasn't like he was totally shut out of the game. I forced a draw at a locals yesterday when I could have just won. It was the first draw any of the employees had seen in a tourney match, so they didn't know what to do immediately. Interesting. Is that to say you forced a match draw? Or do you mean just a game draw? Because I would think match draws should happen, not all the time, but reasonably often, given that that's what happens if the match is, 1-1 and goes to time and no one can finish the third game. Which is not like a crazy uncommon circumstance. Game draw. Oh, okay, so it was like they didn't know, do you keep playing until someone has 2 wins? Like, can it go to a 4th game kind of stuff? I actually don't remember how... I think, at least back when I was playing, draws effectively just didn't count. Like, it was not you play exactly 3 games, it was you play until someone has 2 wins. Draws, usually, game draws just end up with someone winning the match up 1-0. Don't feel bad, Aram. You gotta win to get your Blorbo bucks. This is true. Well, we're getting 1,000 gems back now. So even if we lose out from here, we're not, like, mega fucked. We will not have hemorrhaged money on this Premier draft. But I'd love if our luck continued. Fushi. Oh, he's gold ranked. His avatar is some manner of attractive woman. We have some good cards here. Hello. Liliana during her tenure as a university professor. Let's see. Rakdos Guildgate and now a forest. Okay. Oh, this is actually a little tricky. If he's got a flash creature, I want to have clear shot mana. Okay, I'm gonna play the forest before I go to attackers. Okay. Yeah. The Guildgate would have been nice because it would ensure I wouldn't get stuck waiting for mana. Yeah, that's fine. What you gonna get? Oh. Plains, Forest, Rakdos, Guildgate. Which of these are colors you're actually in, and which of them are colors you're playing for, like, the things that want as many colors of mana as possible? I wonder. Pass to attackers. Yeah, I'll clear shot that for tempo, I think. Put a counter on him, get that guy out of the way. Go to combat, swing 3. Yeah, and then we'll make this guy. I use that combo player's avatar because it just seems so obnoxious. Obnoxious? What are you talking about? That's Johnny, combo player. He's a great guy. As long as it's monstrous, it has hexproof and indestructible. Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm... Oh, if I oh, that sucks so much. I can't kill it. I don't have a 5th mana. If I had the 5th mana, alright. We'll go to combat. Comes monstrous, deals X damage divided. Yeah, okay. We'll go to combat, and we'll attack. He's just gonna take it. That's fine. We'll probably monstrous this, at which point it'll be hexproof and indestructible, which is not ideal. And then... Yeah, we'll make this. Why not? Yeah, if I had a land that came in untapped, that would be like game over right there. I could just kill this, hit him for a bunch of extra damage. Dang. He's doing some fucked up shit over there. I love this. He could play, like, literally anything. I have no idea what's coming next. Yeah, this doesn't trigger any of my... Putting counters on them with this does not trigger any of my abilities, sadly. Oh, alright, you bitch. Yeah, there's no reason to activate the monstrosity in response. Experiment 1. Okay. Okay. Let's get the Johnny out here.
The bonds I build are unbreakable.
1, 2, 3.
My strength is yours.
Gonna chump. Makes sense. Oh shit! Planeswalker off.
Armies marched and soldiers died. This plane be as you can be better than this.
Okay. We're gonna activate the second effect now. I really need to find something that does something here.
Bravery is your greatest weapon.
Sure. Yeah, okay. Take that. You can still just kill it with this, unfortunately. Yeah, okay. We're gonna play this. And we'll go ahead and try and... Or do I want to just play both? Ooh, that's a tricky proposition, actually. Destroy target creature, costs -3. Okay, yeah, we'll go with this. do that while he's tapped out. Even though it would be nice to have that as a surprise.
The weak shall inherit nothing.
Draw a card, lose 1 life. Gotcha. Okay. I imagine he'll destroy... Yep. Okay. Draw a card off the Audacity. Fortunately, it means I don't have a blocker, so I'm gonna have to use the Johnny.
This does not bode well.
This does not bode well. I'm fucking dead. How could you let this happen? Let's see. Let's go... Lotus Eye Mystics. And we'll take back the Ghost Blade Eidolon, and we'll play that also. Oh, I'm fucking stupid. I don't have the mana to cast that. Okay, that's not great. That was a mistakeo. Alright, we'll play this. For some reason, I thought I could do both of those things.
I perfect violence.
We do have a thing that can give trample. That's not bad. He can monstrosity this. Yeah, I'm not gonna block since he can make it big, which maybe he'll do. Yep, okay. Well, that taps most of his mana. Hopefully he doesn't have removal in hand. He knows I can give this double strike. Okay, what do we do here? He can destroy target creature at will. I need to think. I think what we're gonna do... We're gonna go Unflinching Courage on Hero. Ah, fuck, he has something he can do at instant speed, so I probably boned here. I'm gonna go for it anyway. Fuck me up, fam. Nope, okay. And we're gonna attack him. Okay. Admittedly, I did forget about that interaction. If you block like that... Okay, no, yeah, you won't die. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll kill this. And put him to 1. Trying to think what I can search off this. Yep, kill my guy. Makes sense. I wanna kneel. Steam Augury. Oh, so it's just Fact or Fiction, but they made it 2 colors. Okay. Oh, he makes the pile. A fuck ton of lands or one thing? Honestly, you can have a fuck ton of lands, sir. I don't care that much. Okay. You can't destroy target creature with this right now. Let's play Heliod's Pilgrim. Because genuinely, I don't remember what all I can search for off of this. I will search for an aura. Why are none of these highlighted? Shouldn't I be able to... Oh. Oh. The enchantment creatures with Bestow are not auras. I did not realize this. Guess that makes sense. Welp. Oops. Okay. Well, we're just gonna play this guy and hope that we draw a way to get through. Like, hope that we draw the guy that lets us play it to tap creatures. Oh no, a giant motherfucker. Ooh, okay, that's spooky. Yeah, this game's probably out of hand unless we draw something to steal a win, which we do have some things we could draw. Oh my god, that's literally the exact card I was talking about. That's fucking bullshit, and I'd be mad if I were him unless he has a way to stop this, in which case I'll be mad as me. And no, that's not gonna work, because he can tap this in response. Fuck. I needed to wait. I needed to wait. No, he could block anyway. Oh. Oh, it's all gone terribly wrong. Okay. Play this as a flying creature. That's all we can do. And, oh, I have to play the planes first. Okay. Oh, there I go. Damn, Kiora's follower, too powerful. Cannot be defeated by any means known to man. Yeah, he was, no, he was appropriately cautious. If he had just attacked with Kiora's follower, then that would have ended the game. I don't think there's anything else I can draw that does anything. That doesn't give flying. Yeah, no, he's got me. Darn, that was really close. He even could no longer activate his Planeswalker because he only had 1 life left, but he had just enough to stop me. Kiora's guy. What a man. Damn. If I went back and replayed the tapes on that, I'll probably find at least one place I misplayed that gave the game back, unfortunately. But he played well. He played well. I'm not mad about that. Yeah. If I had just been able to activate this guy to kill his guy and get him out of the way. Damn. Little things like that. Little things like that. I tell ya. Alright. KS Fiend. Artful Maneuver, Hero, Leaf Crown. Okay. This looks fine. He is playing first, has mulligan once. Okay. Get him! I could go for the Bestow or something here, but... or not the Bestow. Yeah, no, I can't actually get use out of this thing's ability yet, so we're just gonna attack for 1. And do I play the Leaf Crown? I think, given that I have other creatures, I think I'll actually save this to have a way to activate Hero. So I'm just gonna play the Evolving Wilds. And let's get planes. Okay. Let's go to combat and attack. And Loxodon Smiter. Okay. Dark Steel in go. I think I'm just gonna rebound for a bunch of damage on Hero this turn. So that I can have a chance to pay the mana when it can't get fucked by removal in response. I'll just take a bunch of damage. I mean, I will take dealing a bunch of damage, that is. And this is gonna rebound at the beginning of your next upkeep, cast without paying its cost. Okay. Swift Spear and this guy. Let's see. Yeah, so we'll rebound. I mean, yeah. And yeah. Give me all the counters. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, gets +3. Oh, okay, yeah, he can deal some good damage with this. But I don't know that he'll have the don't know that he'll have the luxury of doing so. Okay, nice. He tapped out for a creature, so I should be able to win here. Just clear shot this by using the smiter. Yeah, this doesn't fight. It just deals damage. Okay, so boop, beep. Okay. That's, I mean, that only worked out so smooth because my opponent didn't have early removal, but that's, like, pretty much the best case scenario for this deck in terms of the cards interacting and curving out. All that was missing was a 2-drop. Like, a hero would have been pretty nice there. But, yeah, no, that's what you want to see. Artful Maneuver on hero of Lena Tower for 2 counters and then another 4 counters. Fucking disgusting. Okay, we've made it to 4 wins, so we are now... Basically, we've broken even. We're down 100 gems if we lose out from here, but it's 100 out of 1,500, so not a big deal. But let's see if we can do a little better. Rupert Pumpkin? What a delightfully named opponent. This is a little all-in on hero. But... okay. I also need double green for this. There are ways this hand could go wrong. But I don't think it's quite bad enough to mulligan. It's still an okay mix of creatures and non-creatures. Oh, he mulligans twice, it looks like? He's on the draw, though, so that'll help him out a bit. And my hand is... if I had my hand from last game and my opponent mulled twice, I would say they might be in a spot of trouble. But this hand does not look like it's going to put on an inordinate amount of pressure unless I draw very much what I'm looking for. That's not bad, but not gonna immediately do anything crazy. Let's attack for 1, and I guess let's play another one, sure. Now I've got options for who I can smoption. Red, blue. Loyalist. When haste, when it and at least 2 other creatures attack, creatures you control gain first strike and trample and can't be blocked by tokens this turn. So he doesn't have any special things right now. How much do I care about that? I don't think I care to trade right now. That would have been a better turn 2 play, but it's okay. Let's just go to combat and attack. And it would be nice if I had... go for this. We've got a pretty good thing to use with Clear Shot now. Can't really do anything with the heroes yet. Ooh, Pilgrim's Eye. Now we find out whether he has a 3rd color. He does! Okay. Oh, that'll get us our forest in the fullness of time. Let's play the Rogue's Passage, though, because then I can put a counter on one of these if I clear shot it. Let's attack. He's tapped out right now, so he can't interfere with anything if I do anything. Okay, he's not going to, so let's just take our damage and save for clear shot plus counter, I think. Or clear shot hero if I need to kill something a little bigger. Clear shot. There's no reason really to clear shot just to kill either of these creatures right now. The fact that these creatures aren't auras makes this guy much less good in my deck. He's still fine. Just a 2/2 heroic is good for me. Bestow on him. Ah, now that's something I do want to clear shot in response. Target him, target that. Take the action, X equals 1, auto pay. Oh! Oh, I guess this still enters play. I thought this just got countered because it doesn't have a target. It's an aura spell with enchant creatures. Shouldn't it? Does it become not attack? I thought it didn't even enter play. Okay. That's good to know, I suppose. Okay. Well, let's... I could probably, honestly, I could probably attack with extra things, and he probably still wouldn't block in case I have tricks. Let's go to combat. I'll tag with these two. I could bluff, but I think he'd be reasonably likely to call the bluff because he doesn't have a ton of extra life to play with. We're just gonna play the Evolving Wilds and pass. So with him already being down to 9, Boon Satyr plus Rogue's Passage can possibly end the game on its own if he doesn't have removal for all of my creatures. Will you be attacking? He's also, with my mana untapped, he's got to be a little worried about this being secretly large. I will not block your flyer with my non-flyer, unsurprisingly. Take my 1 damage. What you got second main phase, friend? Another one. Okay. Interesting. Just plays it. I guess he just wants bodies. He's got red, green, blue untapped, and it's waiting, so he's probably got an instant. Let's get a second forest so we can play the Boon Satyr. Ah, this clear shot helps a lot. It helps a clear lot. Okay. So, I think we can just attack with our dudes. Whoever acts first is gonna get fucked by the other person's instant speed stuff. But if nothing changes... Yeah, let's do this. See what he wants to do. Okay, you want to just do that, do you? If I use the clear shot here, he's gonna do something at instant speed in response, almost guaranteed. So, I think I actually just let this go, even though it's not the best. Because if I clear shot that, yeah, no, I get fucked too badly if I make the first move here. Oh, he's got a clear shot. Oh, see? All right, well, okay, so you're using that, so I need to kill that in response. What do I want to do in order to accomplish that? Hero? Other hero? Yeah. I think we do this. This. Take action. Should have played the planes pre-combat so I could pay more mana. We'll leave it there for now. Okay. We navigated the clear shot wars. We've still got the Rogue's Passage, we got the Boon Satyr, we've got creature presence on board, so we're probably pretty good unless he has a sweeper of some kind. Ah, okay. Oh, that was a fun little particle effect. Okay. He's got red, green, untapped, only one card in hand, so I'm less concerned about stuff now. I think we're just gonna go to attack. And we should be able to end the game with Boon Satyr on whatever isn't blocked. I don't... Yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, I'm glad that I had the discipline to not blow that clear shot there. As if I had clear shotted first, that would have entirely killed my momentum. And I would have had to try and eke out a win with Rogue's Passage and my Aura guy. Dutiful Griffin. Sacrifice 2 enchantments, return from your graveyard to your hand. Okay. Okay. Alright. We are now in the black. We are plus 100 gems if we lose from here. But let's see if we can win. I was a little skeptical about whether I was going to have enough synergy to make this deck work consistently, and it is really scary trying to make these plays when your opponent has mana untapped. But it's worked at least as often as it hasn't, and when it works, this is a little disgusting. How impossible it is for your opponent to trade favorably in combat when you have the set of effects you have. Just have to draw better than the opponent. That's the game plan. Wolf Milk. This looks okay. Hello. We don't have a turn 1, right? Yeah. So we're just gonna Evolving Wilds for a first. Okay, Leaf Crown, probably? Yeah. Do I go for a block if he attacks? Maybe. I mean, there's lots of things that fuck me here. But is that a good reason not to block? I suppose it's a reason if I want to instead be the one with mana untapped. I have another creature coming next turn anyway, sure. Show me what you've got. Use your combat tricks. Okay. Acceptable. Gahast Blade. All of my fight effects. Not a ton of creatures. But the Celestia Charm can become a 2/2 Vigilance if I need it. Oh, just gonna pass to me, huh? I don't trust that shit. Alright, well, let's go to combat. What you got? Nothing? You're gonna let me do this? Okay. I'm not burning shit while you've got mana untapped just in the hopes of doing something. You can go. I've got an instant speed 2/2 Vigilance I can make. I don't need to tap out during my turn. Mm-hmm. 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 Loink! Yeah, we'll do that. End step, let's make a guy. The forest. Yeah, let's go to combat. What'll it be, sir? Damage to any target. If you control a creature with power 4 or greater, the damage can't be prevented. I'll try the response clear shot. Even if I get fucked by another instant, it's still only, you know, an additional 1-for-1. Looks like I'm probably getting fucked by another instant here. Oh, okay. He's just saving his guy, so my guy still lives and still deals extra damage, so yeah, that's perfectly fine. 2 Martial Glory and a Wild Slash. Whenever a player casts a spell, if it's not their turn... Ooh, funny. That's actually fine with me, because that means it'll be painful for him to interfere with me doing these kinds of things on my turn. I need jock. Okay. And that's your last card, huh? Alrighty. Do I clear shot this out of the way? That's better for tempo. But surely I just get Whisperwood Elemental online as fast as I possibly can. Even if it means I can't attack this. Yeah. That's what it's gonna do. Yeah, we're not gonna attack. Okay. Just a 2/2. Like what you'd wear for ballet. Don't hover my Whisperwood Elemental. You had no cards left in hand. You're not allowed to draw any removal spells. Okay. Get back to my turn in this circumstance. That's pretty good. Let's... Savage Punch? Yeah, I think so. Savage Punch, that becomes a 6/6, then it fights. Yeah. Yeah. Don't need to do anything else. That is also just a 2/2. We've got end step clear shot. Pretty much all, yeah, I was gonna say, pretty much all we're worried about is Wrath of God from this position. I've got silver that jingle, jangle, jingles, jingle, jangle. How are we doing on our quests? I don't remember what colors they were for. Now it's blue, black, and red, so we are not going to get any progress on that. But that's okay. We're up to 1,800. If we can manage to snag... The last win is quite valuable if we can get it. It's another pack and 400 gems, which is quite nice. I mean, I'd be perfectly happy to end 6-3, but getting that 7th win would be pretty nice if we could pull it off. So far, this has seemed to run counter to the thing I was saying the other day about how I always seem to get the easier opponents early, the harder opponents later. This time I started off fighting Sosuke, Aizen, and God. And I feel like, for the most part, the later games have been a little easier. Though my opponents have been mulliganing a bit. Maybe they've just been unlucky with their draws. Hard to say. What the fuck swamp is that? That's insane! 2-1 Vigilance, Afterlife. You got it. Yeah, we just pass here. Ooh, Extricator of Sin. You may sacrifice an... Okay, well, let's see if he's gonna do that. Yes, he will. Okay. Make a 3/2 and make an Afterlife man. Okay. I think I will make my Vigilant Man here. And let's play a Forest. And, yeah, we'll attack here. See if we can psych him out. I could have gone for the Armadillo Cloak, but okay. We're gonna clear shot here. We'll +1/+1, and we'll kill this so that we can remove both of those. Don't want to let that transform. Another one! Okay. I might go for the Armadillo Cloak now. Love how I just call it Armadillo Cloak. I don't care what its actual name is. I think I will. He's stuck on lands right now. So he may not actually have a great answer to this. Or maybe he will and I'll get 2 for 1. But even if I do, this will have gotten some value. Smiter, Johnny, Ghostblade. If we actually bestow Ghostblade, it can go pretty fucking crazy here. He got his 4th land, and he has double white now, so he should be able to play probably anything unless he's got a 3rd color. Subbering my guy! Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Do we go... I don't think we want to Ajani onto a... when we have no creatures that can do anything to help protect it. So I think instead we're going to go Smiter plus Hero. Oh, more plain
Run
swalkers.
now,
It's
and
the
I
same
might
one we
spare
saw
your life.
before.
Beg for your life.
He gonna find a swamp. Okay, and what are your target creature gets plus and where X is the number of swamps you control. He controls 3, he'll control 4 next turn. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Then I think we're still gonna go for this.
We
Use
want
this effect.
peace. We must fight for it.
Oh, yeah. Submit 1. Yeah. We're gonna put all the counters on these,
We
and
can
we're gonna
all
attack
be
Liliana.
heroes.
Probably he'll block with both. Yeah. Still gets rid of his board. He can kill one of my creatures with Liliana, though that will put her to 1 loyalty. Okay, killing the hero makes sense.
Your misery is my greatest resource.
Oh, alright. Oh, geez, and that? Good lord, all the removal in Removal City.
Fight another day.
Next turn, this finds a swamp. It can't activate its second effect for a while. He's got 1 card. I think I'm gonna play both of these as creatures so that I can hopefully ensure that I can kill Liliana on the next turn. He'd have to have 2 blockers.
Witness my power.
Damn, destroy target planeswalker. Fucked up. If he hadn't had an answer for a Johnny there, though, it was probably gonna run away with the game, so it makes sense. Exploit requires sacrificing... oh, it could exploit itself, I guess. Okay. What's he gonna do? Kill that guy? Okay. Oh, because she's at 2 now. Fuck, I did overlook that. 1 damage on him is probably not worth as much as keeping Liliana down, so we'll do this, even though it's not gonna end her.
Well, that's a missed opportunity.
Not a great time to draw land, alas. I may have gotten over my skis with the Unflinching Courage, but I don't think it would really matter because he had so many individual removal spells that the creatures that I enchanted would probably be gone by now anyway.
Watch me work.
I need something that interacts with this, like Sharpish. That doesn't do enough right now. Oh, wait. Yes, it absolutely does. What the fuck am I talking about? Unless he's got instant speed removal. If he does, then this game's probably over, so I have to shoot my shot, quite literally. So, yeah, we're gonna go for it. He's got something at instant speed. Maybe it's not removal. Kinda looks like it is, though, because he's hovering that. Yeah, alright. Alright, well, that's probably the end of this game. Too many removal spells.
I've decided
Too many removal spells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's hard. Oh, no! That would have been nice a while ago. I guess I could technically still be in this game if I draw something good enough to slap this on. He can deal a fuck-zillion... Oh my god, another one! Oh, and he can give things like... Oh, geez. Oh, he's not gonna... I would have gone for massive damage, probably. I guess this is the safer way, though.
We were not destined to fight.
That's a good creature. I don't think it's gonna get the job done on its own, but sure. We can flash that in.
Light shall always conquer darkness.
Just gonna keep finding swamps. Probably he'll just do that until he has lethal off of the second effect. Yeah, that's fine. This has flying. I can't block it regardless. Alright, well, we'll flash this in. Maybe this can get something done with Audacity. If he doesn't have another removal spell. It's waiting. So, yeah. Okay, well, I knew that might be this deck's Achilles heel. I'm just gonna scoop here. Damn! Damn, damn, damn. Once again, small margins. Things could have maybe shifted a little, but, yeah, too many removal spells that, my stuff would not have answered that well, even had I been able to play it in response. I would have needed, like, that land that can be played as a target creature gains protection kind of thing to foil that stuff. Shame. All right, this is our last game. We're 6-2. Puce, my favorite color. I haven't seen this avatar before. Okay, yeah. I don't actually see a very compelling reason to care about getting that turn 1, so I think we're gonna take this opportunity to get our Evolving Wilds out there, so make sure we have white mana. Double Guildgate. Let's find a plains. Do-do-do-do. Excuse me. Let's play this guy. Do-do-do-do. It went straight to his turn, so he probably doesn't have an instant that costs 2 or less. Oh, third color. Prowess. Oh, okay. Yeah. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Let's see. I have a number of options here. Probably the best case scenario would be Artful Maneuvering to kill that. I don't think he'll block if I attack with this. It's not worth the risk for him. But we'll see. Yeah, I didn't think so. So we're gonna... That doesn't have any form of evasion. I think we're gonna just deal our 1 damage here and play this to find our Rancor. Okay, yep, 3 color. Okay. I'm milling. Okay, that means we can Audacity this and put all our mana into pumping it, which I'm pretty sure is what we're gonna do, because that's a lot of damage. If we lose this to a removal spell, the Audacity gets paid back, so we're not too sad in that case. Okay. Draw un card. I might actually chump that to deny the card. The body could still be useful to me. Oh, well, case in point. Do I a Johnny here? There's a lot. I'd rather play a Johnny when I have more creatures, so that he's less likely to just eat shit and die. I think what we'll do... I think we're just gonna leave this guy and play Smiter. Which I just realized I only have 1 white mana. I was like, oh, I can play Smiter and still have 2 mana for Artful Maneuver. I cannot, in fact, because that costs a white. But I think this is okay. If I had thought of that, I'd probably have instead just saved for Boon Satyr. We have a lot of resources. Oh god, everyone's got Planeswalkers. Exile the top 3 cards of target opponent's library. Put a creature card for next seconds onto the battlefield under your control. Well, he got all lands, so, womp womp. Okay. Do I Armadillo Cloak this and attack the Planeswalker? I can't kill it. Hard to say. What's the best use of resources here? I do want to get a Johnny online, but right now... Yeah, I need to think for a second. I really could use a second white mana. That would make this a lot easier. I'll probably block a Johnny. Okay, I think we're gonna go to combat. Attack like this. It's got some mana untapped, which is a little scary, but the Boon Satyr play still makes it hard for me to get mega fucked. Now that I know that, now that I know how this works, that it doesn't go away if its target gets killed in response. We'll get a card, which is unfortunate, but he can't do anything of consequence with only a single additional activation of this. What did he find? Hero of Lena Tower, Clear Shot, Forest. Okay. Yeah. Guild Summit. And this isn't even tapping in. Oh. Oh, damn. That's awesome. Okay. Cards for days. Whenever a gate you control enters, draw a card. Okay. So, he's got blue-black and nothing else untapped. I think now I can go for a Johnny. A Whisperwood. Oh. How do I best use these resources? Okay. Go to combat. We're gonna do this. See if this goes through. Okay. Planeswalker down. He's at 8. And we're gonna make Whisperwood Elemental, I think. Ooh, he's got counter magic. Okay. Fair enough. With Artful Maneuver, Celestia Charm, Rogue's Passage, he's gotta set up a really solid board here if he wants to make sure he doesn't die. Oh, so many cards he's drawing. But tempo-wise, he may be in a spot of bother here. Unless he can kill both my creatures. Kill one. For the moment, that's it. Oh, okay. That probably gets it done. I can't kill him, though, if I save mana for this. Oh, that's frustrating. Alright, let's force him to have it.
but one voice out of many.
I'll try it. Yeah, something at instant speed. Alright, fair enough. Still get this guy, though. And do I want to play this as a land? I don't think so. What? Why does he... Oh! This doesn't have sickness because it was in play. It just changed card type. That's so fucking wacky, dude. I am not used to these guys. Okay. That's like the one removal spell this wouldn't have helped against anyway, I suppose. Does he want the card? Yep, he's not gonna attack a Johnny. He is gonna make me work for it. I still feel pretty okay until he plays another bomb, but... Okay. We make that. Let's use this effect.
Follow my lead.
Let's see. Let's get, Hero. I don't care what order these go on the bottom. Let's play Hero. And I think we're just gonna keep mana back for stuff. Or do we play this as a creature? I think we'll play this as a creature. Still has stuff he can do at instant speed. That's fine. I don't really have any expectation that I'll be drawing cards. Okay. He's working with one non-land right now, or one, at most one non-land. Okay, he's gonna... okay. That is fine. I'm surprised he's putting it on this guy instead of the guy who draws cards when it attacks. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. He wants to shoot down a Johnny. Yeah, unfortunately, there's nothing I can do to prevent that. However... let's see, you're at 8. Yeah, okay, so we artful maneuver this. And we block. A Johnny goes down, but he has no cards, so he's hyper dead to this. Yeah, we'll take the action. Yeah. Okay. That was not optimal. I should have saved mana back. Well, no, it didn't. He didn't have any cards. There was no interaction, so there was no reason to do otherwise. Whew. Spooky. I thought that was gonna clean up pretty fast, but he stabilized pretty well with all the extra cards he drew in the mid-game. Meddling youths. Very funny. It's okay. I'm trying to see if they have exact analogs to the Scoobies here. Not exactly. It's two guys who don't really resemble Fred or Shaggy. One girl who kind of looks like Daphne with a different haircut, and An animal that might be a dog or a cat in the background. Anyway. We made it. 7 wins, boys. So we pretty much go plus 50% gems on that. And we get 6 packs. And we turned gold into gems, which is even better. Look at those yems. Look at the yems. And we got 6 packs so that we can cool our heals and do a little pack opening to end the stream. I do like to see it. Let's see, we've got an Undead Butler. Mill 3 cards. When it dies, you can exile it to get a Raised Dead. Okay. Sphinx of Magosi. Ooh. Yeah. Fun late game card draw. Imposing Sovereign. Possessed Scab. Return instant sorcery or creature if it would die exile. Okay. Boulder Salvo. Surge, you may cast a spell if you or a teammate has cast another spell this turn. Okay. Not amazing. Experiment 1. Counterflux. Can't be countered. Counter target spell you don't control. You may cast the spell for its overload cost. If you do, change the sex power, placing all instances of target with each. Okay. Each spell. I guess that's so that it can't counter. It doesn't counter itself on resolution. I don't think that can even happen, though, right? You can't counter a spell mid-resolution. I guess they just wanted to make it clearer, even though I think it would still work almost identically. But I guess they also want to make it so that if for some reason there's a big complex stack going, it doesn't counter spells that you've already got that haven't resolved yet. Okay, fun. Thank you for the dancing slimes, Teal Chorus. I appreciate the team spirit. Wingsteed Rider. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, we saw that guy in one of our games. We saw that. Turn my guy into a fucking frog. Nimbus Naiad. Ooh, oh, this is uncommon now. I think I opened one of these in whatever set this is in, either Guild Pact or Dissension. I think Guild Pact at its original printing of Rarity when we were opening cards in Prague recently. Oh, thank you for the Alu cards, Ralph Bat. Lumbering Falls enters tapped. Taps for blue or green. Oh, okay. Dual man lands. 3/3 with hexproof. Pretty good. Pretty good. We saw him. Yep, we saw that. We saw this. Kabira Takedown. We saw, sadly, that was like the 7th removal spell our second to last opponent played. Mist Cutter Hydra. Can't be countered. Haste Pro Blue. X +1/+1 counters. We've come a long way since the days of Ivy Elemental. Makindi Slide Runner. Okay. So he's a guy, he attacks. He's a guy, he attacks. Put 3 +1/+1 counters on target creature. Sorcery speed. Remove all +1/+1 counters from target creature below, draw that many cards. Oh, and this is one of those. You can use either or both. That's a fun design. I like that. Blood Tithe Harvester. Makes a blood. Sacrifice him and tap. Where X is twice the number of blood tokens you control. Okay. The Jury Shelter. Yep, recovery. Pia and Kiran Nalar. When they enter, create 2/1/1 Thapters. Sacrifice an artifact, deal 2. Oh, it's like Siege Gang Commander if he played with RC remote control toy planes instead of goblins. Guildgate. Yeah, we saw this. Anax and Cymede, I think we saw at one point whenever you cast a spell. Right. Creatures in your Saw this guy. Saw that guy at one point. Bident of Thassa. Legendary enchantment artifact. They'll just put any card types on anything these days. Whenever a creature you control deals damage to a player, you may draw a card. So it's Coastal Piracy, and then also creatures your opponents control attack this turn if able. That's fun. Biden's America. This is what living in Biden's America has done to us. Evangel of Heliod. A number of guys equal to... Oh, okay, fun. Read the bones. When you're being obnoxious by disregarding the fact that someone's clearly not having a good time, and someone ushers you to the side of the room and quietly whispers, "Hey, read the bones." Jesse and Thief. Yep. Crush of Tentacles. Or, if this were from Theros, this would be Crush of Tentacles. Surge. Right, it's a little cheaper if you've done something else. Return all non-land permanents to their owner's hands. If it was Surge, then create an 8/8 blue octopus. Fun. Fun, 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 fun. Looking forward to the weekend. Actually, it's already 5:30 on Sunday, so the weekend's kind of mostly behind us, and that's sad. Alright, we did a draft. We opened some packs. I think I'm going to stop there because I've got a thing later this evening, and I want to have some time to cool off in a figurative sense and warm up in a literal one, because it's just like a little chilly. Oh, that was fun. I hope you enjoyed the draft. Now I am suddenly talking like I'm drunk. Making our way up the mastery. If we get to 63, that's like the break-even point. Got 300 gems, we'll buy that and suddenly have a shit ton of loot. I'll probably do that on stream and open all of the packs that this gives me that are scattered across a bunch of different sets and see what all I get for my singles and stuff. Oh yeah, we'll probably do that. If we're already on 40, and it doesn't even yet say when it's going to end, so it's probably not ending in the next several weeks, and get some good stuff. I'm not sure, so after doing that one draft, I don't know whether I like that more or less than Foundations. It's got a more distinct mechanical identity, in that clearly there are the aura creatures spread among all the colors. Like, they intended that to be a staple interaction you'd be encountering in Limited. So that's neat. Yeah, that was fun. It was fun, and I'm happy that I actually kind of got to execute a specific strategy instead of just being like, these are my colors and I'm playing my best X cards. It was fun getting to use those heroes and actually get to do the thing with them and, like, pump them up to 9/9s at points. And not have them always immediately answered by removal in response, which was my fear. So yeah, good times. I'll play some more Magic later. And if you want to see more Magic before long, you can always check out twitch.tv/SurpriseRoundRPG tomorrow evening at 6 Eastern. We're back with our Magic the Gathering progression, probably our last stream of the year, in which, holiday appropriate, we're going to be playing Cold Snap. And we're doing Ice Age Block Constructed, so it's going to be very fun and strange. And that's tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern, Surprise Round RPG. And before long, I'll probably finish up my Morocco game on here as well. Lots of fun stuff ahead on the good old twitch.tv/TomLaughlin. But for now, I'll sign off and bid you all a good evening. Have a good rest of your weekend, and I hope whatever time you've got left working until you hopefully have some time off at the holidays is not too bad. Have a good night, everyone.